We are back. Oh. You notice that the Koralobade, they begin the flag. The Koralobade, they go flag. When people want to learn, that's when they will start flagging. They must flag. We are back. Hold on, we are not going to stay too long. Let me call the previous caller. We are back. We must all learn. Nobody go use us. They do nonsense and ready anymore. Where the auntie we call? Her phone no dey go through. Tell that auntie. Call her, please call. Let's come and learn. Call everybody together. Let's come and learn. I dey come. How did Android no be my best friend. I dey come o. They flag it. They flag it. Àwọn low motion dédé. Just a minute, I'm sending a message to the caller. When people want to be liberated, they no go let them. They no go let them. We need to start speaking up against black tax. How person go dey? He go just dey do ready and rada. They will now come on social media. We are broke. Come and help us. I am broke. I don't know what to do with money. Where is the father of the children wey she pack put for hand? Where the father of those children? Where they dey? Help us ask Aunty Busola. Where are the father of her children? How come na family member dey help her dey care for children? She said she's living from paycheck to paycheck. How did she end up living from paycheck to check? How did she end up living from gbese to gbese? Is she? Oh, sorry. Oh, she called. Oh, sorry. Just give me 1 minute. I don't know why the thing is not. Oh, I dey come. Anyway, let us please. This is a calling one, and of course, if the lady calls back, fine. Otherwise, that's good. Hey, you see how our people they live above their means. When you live above your means, we are going to get ourselves into trouble. Look at the case of Kayode and the wife of that wife wey swallow radio. Look at how they live above their means and their life. Who is this person that is trying to do video call? Video call of what? What video call is she doing? Who is this one? Who is this nuisance that is calling me? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Somebody is trying to call me. Just give me 1 minute. Sorry. Oh. This is not the joy of Android. I no sabi use Android. This is why I like iPhone. iPhone don't master my hand. I dey come. iPhone don't master my hand. Sorry, make una no vex. Na so e be. iPhone don't master my hand. Okay. So I'm guessing the person. Okay. Badamwa. Like I said, when people live above their means, they are bound to find. Hold on. Hello?
Good morning, Miss Spice.
Good morning. How are you?
I was going to the show. Sorry, the show went off.
Yes. I think they were flagging. Yeah, but go ahead now. Sorry. Yeah, I'm back on.
Are you online now? Should
Yes,
we go back
I am.
on YouTube or something?
Yes, I'm on. Go ahead.
Now, I was going to talk about the lady Busola. I know her. Like, I used to be married to Wale Adebayo back in the days, like, what, 9 years ago? And she came and lived with us in Maryland.
All
And
right.
she's like that. She lives above her means. She's like very rude, disrespectful to me. I keep leaving my house, and then she and my ex, they're friends. I don't know what kind of friendship they have going on, but them both are really cool. I don't, like I don't really pay attention. Like when I say I'm naive, whatever, but she's like that. She came with her kids back then, moved them to America. Like living like she got money. She ain't got nothing. Living the fake life. And I got like one time I got pissed. I was like, no, she cannot stay here no more. So I got upset. So I chased her out of the house, and I
Wow.
was helping my ex started having problems, because of this lady. So I was calling to let you know that I know her. She's like that. She lives a fake life. She calls herself a gospel
So
artist. She talks about
sorry,
people. She
sorry,
gossip a
just a
lot.
minute, just a minute. I want to understand. It's for our own learning. When you say she lives a
Yeah.
fake life and she lives above her means, can you explain, please? It's just so that people can learn. You get what I mean?
Yeah. So when I say what I mean by that is that she always, like she got like she claims she has all these big people, like she has like connections, and then like when she talked like tell you the story to me back then. She said, "Oh, in my house in Nigeria, because where we live, like we had 3 bedrooms." I'm like, "Listen, you're gonna have to manage my kids." She didn't want that. She wants to have her own bedroom. I'm like, "No, no,
Oh,
no. In America, we
hold
share
on.
rooms, girl, and then you're a
Sorry,
visitor."
sorry, sorry, caller. Just please pardon me. I'll be interjecting just to get a clarity, okay? So she
Yes,
came as
no
a
problem.
guest to your house,
Yes,
and then she wanted her own room, and her children should have their own
yes,
rooms.
yes.
But when she
Exactly,
was coming,
exactly.
sorry, can I ask if you don't mind? Please don't be offended. I don't mean it in a bad way. Are you
No, that's
Nigerian?
fine. Yes, I'm Nigerian. Yes,
Okay,
but I was raised and born here.
okay. So I have a question. When she was coming, were you guys going to host her from onset, or is it a case that she arrived and you guys then had to host her subsequently?
My ex didn't tell me she was coming. That's my ex is an
Oh,
actor, Yoruba actor. Wale Adebayo Shango. So
okay.
all
Oh,
his friends, yeah, all his actors, actresses, they just troop into the house. They just come anytime, like they just show up. And I'm a nurse. I'm always working. I'm never home. You know what I'm saying?
so you are not.
And
So he doesn't tell you that his friends are coming.
no, I'm not married to this nigga. I divorced a long time ago. That's what he does. They just show up. Like all these actors, even this Biola girl, the Biola lady that interviewed her, she came to the house too. They just show up. He just brings
Oh,
all these stupid
hold on, hold on.
nonsense
The Biola
people.
Adebayo that interviewed her also comes to your own house.
Yes, she didn't,
Wow.
but she didn't stay though. She came to visit and left.
Okay, okay.
But Wale Adebayo brings people to the house. Cause I'm never home. I'm always working.
Yeah.
He wasn't working. I was doing like I said, black ties. Working my ass out, doing double shift, trying,
Oh,
sustain his life.
your husband was not working.
No, my ex. We're no
Oh,
longer
sorry.
married. We're divorced.
So
Yeah.
he was not working, and he brings people to the house.
No. To the house, yeah. In the name of we're acting movie. In the name of they have a project. In the name of they need a place to stay. Yeah, in the name of yes. Acting movie. In the name
Oh,
of they have a
sorry.
project. In the name of
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
So that's what he does. Like I would just come home in the morning. I would see someone on the couch. I'm like, who's this?
What?
Oh, it's my friend. He came from Nigeria yesterday. He got stranded. So I went to pick him up. But did you tell
And
me?
is
You
your house
know,
an Airbnb?
no, it's not. It's a family house. No, it's not.
And he just brings anybody into the
That's what
house.
they,
Your
that's
house
what
is
they
not
all do.
Airbnb. Your house is not a hotel.
It's not an Airbnb. No, it's not. This is what they all do because he was showing off. He's showing off to his friends that, oh, I have an American wife. Like my wife is American.
What?
She's working. We have a place. Just come. Come to my house. You can stay over. No, that was why I left this man. That's part of our problems. That's why I divorced him. Like I can't live like this. You can't just bring people to the house because they're your friends. They're Yoruba actors. The name of or they're visiting, and then you don't tell me. This African thing about I'm the man. I decide, no, you're
Yeah.
going to stay under my roof. No, so because I always fight back. I don't play. Like you said something, I say 20. You tell me one, I give you 50. And so he didn't like that. I was authoritarian and like, well, you're my wife. You're supposed to be submissive. No, I'm not going to be submissive to you. No, I'm going to fight back and talk back to you. So he didn't like that. I was very, like I challenge his authority. And that was why we started having issues. I said, no, well, I can't. So I divorced him. I said, no, I can't. We only married for 2 years.
Wow.
For 2 years. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I'm not that Nigerian wife. No, you're not come here and nah. So I filed for divorce. Yeah. So this lady will come and be like, oh, I have this $1 million house in Nigeria. I have this car. Oh, my baby daddy got money. When she comes over, she want to go to the store and spend like, 1,000 or something.
What?
I'm like, I don't live like that. I ain't got that money. And then what pissed me off, she didn't want to share a room with my daughter because we only had 3 bedrooms, and she wanted to just have our own room for me to chase. Because my daughter and my son, they have different rooms. You know how overseas they can't stay in the same room. And she wanted me to move my daughter into my son's room and have our own room to ourselves. I said, hell no, this is my house. You ain't gonna do that. And then she got pissed, and that's how me and her fought. Like not physical, like an altercation, verbally. And I kicked out of the house, and that was not me and my ex. He was supporting her, fighting for her. I'm like, you crazy.
What?
And that's how me and him, like that was what made us just. I just what, now we're done. I can't live like this. No. I can't. Every weekend they're always partying. These actors, all they do is to party and drink, and I'm there working my ass off. And I'm like, Shango, you have to get a job. Do some kind of Uber. Go to school. No. Oh, I'm acting. Tomorrow is going to Atlanta. Next tomorrow, Canada to go do some kind of stupid ass, one bad thing. I don't go with because I don't have time.
Yeah.
I'm not about that life. But he didn't understand that life. He just came to America. It was brand new at that time. And he didn't understand the life here. I'm like, this is not Nigeria, it's America. It's a different ball game. You gotta work. You can't be partying every weekend. I don't like that. I don't live that kind of life. I don't do all those bad things. I'm very, undetermined. I'm focused, and that was why me and him never got along. And I couldn't do it. So I divorced him.
Can I ask you a question? You don't have to answer, but can I ask you a question? When you guys were dating, was he working apart from the acting? Did he have a day job?
No, because he was going. He had a visa, so he goes and comes. So I was flying a lot back to Nigeria. I would go see him back then. So we didn't really get to date. Would I say date? So I was visiting him back home, and I thought he got money. Can see with his people.
Okay.
All this, all this them post, all this them, all this them. What I did by the other guy that the wife called him out. That she said that I don't want the one that had a fight that she wanted to kill the husband. I forgot the show you just did. Was it you or Auntie Adoni? But yeah, so I thought he was fine. I thought he's he's financially stable. Like he's good because we always hang out with all these celebrities back then when I go visit.
So it was all fake life.
And I was like, you can't keep right. It is a fake life. So what happened was, I was like, we wanted to be going and becoming. I said, no, you can't be going and becoming. You gotta come live a life here. Let's settle down, get a job, have a family. So that was the problem. He couldn't live the life of living here. He wanted to be flying to Nigeria, go show off, hang out with his guys, come back to America and go back. So he did that twice. I'm like, you can't keep doing that. We don't have, and I was the one funding the flights.
Wow.
You know how
you're the one paying for the flight.
Yes.
Oh my
it was
goodness.
Me. So the second time I did that, I said, I can't do no more. I don't have that money. I can't keep flying you up and down. You need to come, move down here finally. So I did his papers to states, to have his papers so he can stay and get a job and have a family. And which he did. So they gave him 2 years conditioner, which I revoke. I don't play that. I went ahead and revoke it.
Rightly so.
Right now, I don't know.
So. Kudos to you.
I revoke that shit. I don't play that. I don't know right now about I don't know where he's at right now. But yeah, he didn't want that life. He was always telling me I'm the man. You have to respect me. I'm like, no. In America, I'm sorry, not under my watch.
That
was the problem. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so those people, they live fake life. All of them, those actors. I saw it all. I saw everything under my roof. I'm like, no, they come to the house. They're very dirty. They eat and just keep the plate. And he wish they live a fake life. They show off to each other. You know.
Wow.
So yeah, and she brought the children to America. You don't have no plans for them. You have nowhere for them to stay. Like you don't have no plan. You just ship them to America, and then they're living from friends to friends to friends to friends. So after we had that altercation, I kicked her out of the house. I don't know where she's at right. So it's been like I said, 8 years ago. So I don't know where she's at right
Eight
now.
years
Like since
ago.
then when I left my ex and left and I kicked her out of the house and he was mad at me, he was angry, and like I said, they all live a fake life. They don't want to work. They want to come in and just show up and party, and claim they have all these big connections, which we don't know if it's true or it's a lie.
Because a lot of
Uh,
them, we see a lot of them in America. A lot of all these
yeah,
Nollywood or whatever they call them, they're all in America.
yeah,
And
yes,
then the next
yes,
thing you
yes.
see them, they are living the baby girl life and baby boy life.
Yes, yes. And they come in and they say, "Oh, we're having a movie premiere," and they have us, like invite. Because I have a lot of American friends. They love African things, so I usually invite them to attend all this premiere stupid movie they do back in the days. And then they go, and from that little money they get, they just blow the money out and just show off. Like I don't know if it's because I'm not in that in a circle no more. So I don't know. I don't really watch African movie like that much
Yeah.
anymore since I left my ex-husband. So I don't really know. But yeah, they come here and live a fake life. They do that. They come here, all these actors, Messi Aigbe, back in the day, she used to come to the house too, because they're all friends.
Wow.
Shango and them, they're all friends. He knows everybody in the industry. They all come and hang out in the house. But Messi don't stay. They just come and visit and just go. They'll come and drink. How like they all hang out, be throwing their mouths. Cause I have a camera, so I usually watch them from work.
So can I
So
ask
I'll
a
be watching them when I'm
question?
at work.
What is the
Yeah,
advice following your own experience and drawing from your own experience? What is your advice to Nigerians, to Africans, to diasporans? Because obviously you are in the diaspora and you met this guy,
yeah,
and then you
yeah,
also got caught up in their circle. And
yeah,
what is the lesson? Because I always like to draw out lessons.
yeah. The lesson is that don't get caught up in their nonsense. Just stand your ground, and it's a fake life. They're not real. They have no truth in them. They just pretend, and don't help them. Don't help, because when you help them today, tomorrow they're gonna come and curse you and be like, oh, like my ex now, Shango, he going around saying bad things about me. I'm bad. I'm this. I'm that. But when you were strong, there, when you didn't have papers, I helped you. Financially, I was
Yeah.
assisting him. So just don't help nobody. Like you said, any money you make, keep it for yourself and your kids. If you have
Yeah.
to, like back then, I used to work a lot, Auntie. I don't be staying home. I was in school trying to get my master's degree as a nurse practitioner, and I was also working, multiple hours. And this food just be lavishing on my wealth. So any money you make, keep it for yourself. Don't help nobody. I mean, don't help these people. Period. Don't help nobody. Just
Yeah.
enjoy yourself. Keep your money. Save your money. And they're lying. These people, she's coming out here crying, crying. But when she was living the baby girl life, she wasn't thinking about tomorrow. Like, oh, one day I'm gonna be broke or whatever.
Exactly.
And she was like, like I said, she had multiple men in her life that were pumping money into her life, and she's a gospel artist, right? That says a
Yeah.
lot about people.
Yeah. God was speaking to her through the multiple men. That's true.
Yeah, don't help the damn people. They're lying. They know what they're doing. They come and use people. They want to use you and dump you. But the lesson in here is that don't help. Just block yourself. Keep it away. Save your money to yourself. Travel. Enjoy yourself with your own money.
Exactly.
Don't give these people no money. Don't do it, because they're liars. Don't help them. They're all fake lives. Fake
Thanks
life.
so
It
much.
was,
Thank you.
yeah. That's what I was calling, Auntie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right.
No problem.
Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Bye.
you, Auntie.
Bye.
Take care. Have a good weekend.
And you too. Bye. Sorry, everybody that is calling, I will call you back. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. How you doing, sir?
I'm a woman. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I've been trying to reach you. I'm glad that I've been able to reach you today. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I'm Engineer Obinna Kingsley Wuchuku.
Okay.
I'm from Imo State,
Okay.
Owerri, to be precise.
Okay.
Honestly, as I speak with you, I have a lot of talent in the things I do. I've just forwarded you some of my products. I'm in my workshop with my family here. I can convert to video communication for you to see how genuine I am.
So
I've tried my best. Hello?
I'm listening.
I've tried my best. I've tried my best to put this in place. Since I came back to Nigeria, it's been difficult for me.
Where do you
But
used
I
to
have
live?
really, Spain. Spain, that is where I learned what I know how to do.
Okay.
And I'm the only one that does stainless furniture in Nigeria.
Okay, so
I'm the only one that does stainless furniture in Nigeria. No age. I started without a screwdriver, but God willing, now I have a base. But I keep lulling myself into debt, believing in what I do. If you wish, I can convert into a video call. Today,
no.
I can't even go out of my
Okay,
house.
let me understand. What exactly can I do for you?
Yes, I just want a situation where I can upgrade what I do and take care of my debts that are on me. I've just forwarded the samples of my products.
Okay. Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah.
You used to live in Spain. What were you doing when you were in Spain?
I was learning how to do fabrication. Thereafter, I came back.
Okay. How long did you stay in Spain? Hold on. How long did you stay in Spain?
Yeah, I stayed 8 years in Spain. Stayed 7 years in Equatorial Guinea. Then came back because my country is where I can explore what I know how to do.
Now. Just hold on, my brother. So you were in Spain for 8 years, right?
Yes.
And you were in Equatorial Guinea for 7 years.
For 7 years.
So that's 15 years altogether.
Yes.
Okay. So when you went to Spain,
legitimately.
So you were in those countries legitimately.
Legitimately.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is that I don't indulge in crime. I only went to have a training.
Okay.
I've never done crime all my life.
Okay, I hear you. So for 15 years you were out of the shores of Nigeria legitimately.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
yeah.
So all this work you went to go and learn, you now made a choice to come back to Nigeria.
Yeah.
Okay. So the things you're doing in Nigeria now, you claim that you have some debt and stuff like that. So my question is, when you were making a decision to relocate back to Nigeria, did you not have a financial planning around that?
Yes, really, I do.
Okay.
I do. But when I came back, I never believed it to turn down this way. Though I had the strength I had and the belief I had is my capacity of production in the things I do. Knowing too well that construction pays here, and I does metal work, stainless work, and woodwork. And construction pays here. All I need to do is to fall back to the
It is way. Shebina, it is where they talk for Nigeria. It is where. You see what we are saying? You no plan yourself well for where you dey. Hello sis, continue your story abeg. Continue jare. Good morning.
You like
Wo mi
according to your
lè
name.
rojọ́ ẹnu ro mi lè rojọ́. I went to Spain, I went to Equatorial Guinea. Continue jare,
Oh
let
my
us
God.
hear. No, I want us to learn. Apart from
So,
even the aproko, I want us to learn. You see, the thing is,
okay, I
a
get
lot
it.
of time, you see, when we are, yes, content are being put out, but like I said, my page is not just for talking about this na wetin dey trend. What are the lessons for us to learn? You understand? Because people
Yes,
come out,
yes.
there are a lot of our people. You don't want to see a lot of people there abroad. They live as if they no even know wetin dey happen, because they have carried the problem of brother, sister, cousin, friend, everybody don carry everybody problem for head. Look at this lady
It's
that we
true.
are talking
It's true.
about. Her siblings are looking after her children. She dey Nigeria, dey live baby girl life, dey enter gbese.
Yeah,
As if that
imagine.
one no dey, she go rent house of 1 million. Okay, you couldn't pay the rent of 1 million, you now move into hotel of 55,000 per night. You dey carry Uber.
Very sick.
Like, let us make it make sense. Meanwhile, your siblings are there looking after your children. A lot of us are on this table, oh. A lot
It
of
is very
us are
sad.
on this table.
I mean, for somebody that's been coming to London, if you look at it from 2006, that's like almost 19 years. Yeah, 19 years or 18 years.
And she's been
And
going
now
to
you're still
America.
flying up and down.
She has been going. Okay,
And America as well,
the
yeah.
problem is she's not even looking after her children anymore. Now family, now sibling, they help her, they look after children. And now she's
Exactly.
saying, by the time I won't buy, I don't want to be in gbese. Abeg, who no dey inside gbese? Who is not inside gbese? Let them come out and talk.
Since the thing is, this fake life, it's just too much for all these celebrities. It's too much.
But no be only celebrity,
you have to,
my person, no be only celebrity. Look at the case of brother Kayode and that him wife wey swallow radio. Look at their case. They went to
Imagine.
go and collect mortgage of $12,000 in a month.
When you are not a governor, so that
Even
means
governor
decided to go into politics.
$12,000 in a month.
Sis, I think because he thought, okay, let me go and spend a year in Nigeria to be a politician. So definitely, if I become a politician, that 1 year he went to spend in Nigeria, I'm going to get some money. That is to show you that nobody can be trusted. All his friends now that are donating for him in Canada, that my friend is going to Nigeria for politics, this and that. Look at his plan already. Why will you have $12,000, even if it's Canadian dollars, mortgage? What for? Who for? You are not a governor. You are not a senator yet. So the average person that is trying to let people vote for them, candidates, they're already a thief. They are already a thief. Because if you have a $12,000 mortgage, where do you expect the money to come from? But in his mind, let me go to Nigeria, definitely want to become a politician, I can pay it off and buy more. You understand what I mean? Anyway, let me just leave that one and continue on. Like BUSOLA, before they flagged us. I think they think I mentioned the guy's name.
No, don't mention any name. Let's just
you know the person I'm talking about, right? Yeah. I'll text you the name. So I'm not really like bothered. Okay, most women in Nigeria, because abroad, lots of people work. I did say there's some that are not kind of like using what they have to get what they need. But mostly in Nigeria, almost 90% of women, they believe I'm a woman. I don't need to do much. The men will do it for me.
Exactly. And
that's in their brain. Is what is like spoiling their life now. I mean, in their old age. You understand? Ojamato. My grandma used to tell me when I was growing up that you as a lady, be very careful. You understand? I was in Unilag then. I'll be going out to party with my friends and all that. Like when they see people, I'll translate it in English that nigba year. That means that during our time. Imagine telling somebody that is not dead yet that during our time, what is left to that person? Or what is left of that person? Somebody is still walking and they're like, nigga, yeah. During our time, that time, hey, if you see her, which is what is happening to this lady now. Why will you stay in a 55K hotel when you are owing 1 million naira? And why are you even living in a 1 million naira house? You have, look at her skin. When she was doing the interview, I was just kind of like, even me in London, my skin is not kind of like skinny like this.
Even her hair, she has time to be doing hair. She has not eaten. She's sitting there in a hotel of 55,000 per night.
The only time I'll do that kind of hair is when I go to Nigeria. And by the time you come back to London, even within a month, because you are up and down, you are going to work, you have to wake up at 6 o'clock, the hair will be rough. The hair will have been rough. So this hair is still hairing. It's still kind of like glittering. There's so many things she can do. She's listening to this program.
They won't do it. They are used to baby girl life.
You have she has a good skin. Get one of these people that do us organic cream. She has her Instagram account, what's it called, TikTok. Let her, do advert for them. They'll pay her. At least that will be covering something. All the celebrities that they pay for adverts, they pay them, minimum like 1 million naira. This Ashabi Oloshe lady, where did she start selling creams and all that? And now look at her. She goes to China, travel everywhere. If she doesn't want to do that, she can be doing all this shout out to people that are doing birthdays, BUSOLA came to my house, this and that.
You cannot expect her to be doing that. Somebody is used to baby girl life. You say she should be doing a shout out to birthday.
It's Wasiu, that is a big boy. Tope Alabi, all of them does shout out. So who is she that she can't do shout out?
Say the Gbegbono, say there are different idea that the Gbegbono.
Seriously, I don't even know what to. She really needs.
Because the question I have is, where is the father of her children? Shebi they say.
Definitely the man, the one she had in London for that man. Do you understand? That man is taking care of that one because that man is not somebody that is irresponsible. She's been taking care of that one. The second one, I don't know anything about it. But like I said, somebody that's been coming to London for the past 18 years. I'm not even talking about her going to America. Why can't you just do something for yourself, for God's sake? When will African women think that I should use what I have to get what I need? This market is going to finish one day. With our hair, look at the weather today now in London. Windy and all that. People still go to work. Women. Even in this generation now, women are the one, abroad, making the money. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a nurse, you don't have to be anything. Not to talk of Nigeria, that you have so much opportunity. There's nothing you cannot sell in Nigeria. Ordinary water. There's a lady near my house in Magodo. She has a small shop. She used to sell like bottled water, all those Coca-Cola, this. When I went to Nigeria last year, what did I see? The lady now has about 3 shops. She joined the shops. She still sell all those things. Then she now had this special place where she sell wine and different things. We have so much population in Nigeria that there's nothing that you put out there that you can't sell. Not to talk of you that you are on TikTok, you are on Instagram, you have good skin, you have good hair. People can use you as influencer. People that are not even as pretty as her, they are using them as influencer.
Even without being an influencer, we now social media is a global village. You can do anything on social media. You don't even need to have a physical shop. There are a lot of things that can be. Shebi Gerieze, the guy get money. Now the guy now one of the biggest content creators from Nigeria.
Yeah. Millions every week. Millions that the guy is making what am I even saying? Every day.
Look at Pella.
I'm watching his program.
Look at that nuisance called Pella. That one just a do nuisance. He and Ekata Efe. They just a do nuisance.
Breaking their cars, spoiling, smashing their cars. Do you blame them? They gave it to them free.
Oh.
That's why I said that if you get anything free, you will not even know the usefulness. You understand what I mean? So, and again, with the black tax we're talking about, some families really needs to be blamed. How can somebody bring 2 kids to you in America, and you know how America is like?
And collect the children.
And she is in Nigeria, and now she's crying. You are in hotel. Oh, my sister or my whoever that booked the hotel wants me to be having AC. That's like the funniest part to me. Like, who are you that is having AC? You can't pay your rent, but you're having AC. You understand what I mean?
It was in that same Nigeria that they did a 7 wedding. That Iyabo Ojo's daughter. Prince Charles is gone. Prince Charles is gone. She 7 wedding. Williams is gone. Will be there because she 7 wedding.
With what you said with Iyabo Ojo, look at Tiwa Savage. She used to live in London. Where is she now? She's in Nigeria. Davido, American citizen. Where does it stay mostly in the year? Nigeria. Wizkid, Nigeria. Burna Boy, Nigeria. What are they saying in Nigeria? Number one, anything goes in Nigeria. Secondly, this guy knows that no matter how, wherever they go in the world, Nigeria is still number one. If Nigerians, if they are behind you, know that God is behind you. That Baba God, they your back. You understand? So this lady, if she's listening, because I know people will send this video to her, she should please, BUSOLA, how many times did I call you? Because me too, I'm over 50. Use your brain. They have all these girls with BBL and up and down, all these young girls. You understand? Everywhere that the men are always looking at. So if you feel at your age, 50 plus or something, one man is still going to be running around you like they are doing 20 years ago. It's not going to happen. It's not good. They don't do it with fine face or fine body. You need to be hardworking. Lot of online stuff you can do. Please stop all this nonsense from going to platform. Oh, I will have killed myself. What for? You are very, very selfish. You call yourself a Christian that is supposed to be counseling people, speaking to them. Abi, you need to call yourself prophetess or something.
But we cannot talk about Kola. We cannot talk about BUSOLA. BUSOLA without talking about the Biola that goes to go and be bringing people, and it's all about then the next any little thing they will put account number out. Enough of this black tax behavior.
No. If you look at Biola's program, the main reason why I can't blame Biola was if you look at our program from day one, our program is about speaking to people, talking about their life experience and all those stuff. I'm sure Biola went there because a guy came out and said that they actually begged Biola to go there and speak to her because of like the threats she made on the video. So Biola now went there and this came out. Because if you look at Biola's expression,
I have a question. Hold on, my sister. I hear what you're saying. The Biola that went there, the Biola herself does not come outside to come and be doing Babiala for herself. Biola has things that she's doing. You understand?
Did you notice Biola's expression when she was saying that she will speak, that when Biola asked her how much she was spending on the hotel per night, and she said somebody's paying for it, it's 55K. Did you see Biola's expression?
Yes, I like see. What? Hold on, sis. I hear. I saw Biola's expression, but the question still remains. BUSOLA has been. There's been a few scandals with other podcasts. Don't let us take that away.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There was a woman. I think she's a actress as well. That her child is in Mali. I've been aware. That one.
No, in Libya.
That one came and did a drama. And the next thing, before you say Jack Robinson, they started putting account number out. There are so many people that have done that. You see, I'm not saying people should help or they shouldn't help. But before you start talking about helping, you see, we need to learn not to be entitled. Because what
exactly.
Biola's podcast does, and that's what I've seen, I'm going strictly by what I've observed about her podcast. Her podcast brings a lot of emotion. They drive emotions. Okay?
Yeah.
People know
Yes.
what to say. You know, we are Africans. Naturally, there's
Yeah.
that empathy that people will just do it without
Yes.
thinking. They will not even be asking questions. How did you get yourself into the
Yeah,
situation
we're
you
too
got
emotional.
yourself? You
We're very
understand?
emotional human.
Because
Yeah.
look at the
Yeah.
case of this BUSOLA OKE'S case. Because you know, initially, when I saw the clip of the video, I was like, okay, what was she talking about? And I went and watched the entire thing. And I was like, this is someone who is financially reckless. This is someone who is
Yeah.
living above her means. And the next thing, Biola is saying, let's just focus on helping her to get her feet back. Get her feet back as how?
Exactly.
You understand? Look at that
Exactly.
Jumoke case too. You carry yourself, your child went to
That
go
the
and live in
youth,
Mali.
they
You
ask for
yourself,
her.
you say you are living in church. So all the years that you were acting, what did you do with the money you were making? I'm not saying that they don't pay them. Kiara gone in the UK. Kiara, it doesn't matter the kind of job you do. You need to financially plan yourself. And this is what we are seeing with I want to carry to for COS.
Sorry, this Kera you mentioned, because I used to have an agency. So there was the time I had to kind of like there was an argument, between them, this and that. Can you believe that these people, they were doing this ajo contribution for like, I think, £1,000 a month? And me, I'm thinking like, me, we are gay agency self, I know they contribute 1,000. So
you don't understand the things of
people
the
say
spirit.
Kera. You understand? It's not about Kera. They're making their money. They work hard. These people leave home 5:30, 6 a.m. to go and do their jobs. 10 to how many clients a day? That is if it's domiciliary. And if they care home, 12 hours shift, 10 hours shift, they are making money. And their brain. The issue with this lady, laziness. Let's just go straight. Think about her lazy. She's
and
very, very
being
lazy.
entitled.
You took your leg and entitled. How can you go to America where people are making it? Why can't you? What do they call their American one? Is it NCA? All those carer in America? Is it ACA or something? She could be a carer. She could have done her nursing by now instead of dumping her children there. But because she knows she had to work in America, and like you said, she wanted to do baby life, you came back to Nigeria. You also have opportunity to come to London because you've been coming to London for over 18 years now to work in London. The only reason why I respect this lady, Shola Shobowale, I don't know whether you have heard about her story.
She worked as a carer in London.
When things was very down for her.
Because I remember watching an interview.
Yeah, exactly. Shola Shobowale, she came to London, worked as a carer. She said people were looking at her like, is that not Shola Shobowale? Is that not Shola Shobowale? And she's thinking, I've got my children to look after. So whoever that look at her that she's a carer or something, that is her own problem. And what did she do? Yeah, she started working as a carer, gathered money, went back to Nigeria. Probably when she was here, she did extra training, to get more experience. Went back, look at her now. You understand? Not to talk of you that you only sang about 1 or 2 songs and people knows you like 20 years ago, I be 15 years ago. Now you are saying, and what even annoyed me again was Bella was asking her, so what do you want to do now? I would have said that this and that, but God called me. If God really called
me, I left the old nonsense. When I got to that stage,
you are not meant to be broke if it's God that really called you.
Which God is calling who? God will pay one car
exactly. Even when you see divorce now and all that, you understand, from 50 years, 60 years, this and that. How many is the men? That's why they say it's a men's world. Before you can see like 55 years old or 50 years old or 60-year-old women getting married, it's by God's grace. It's by God's grace. So she's still staying there that, I still have baby face. At 50-something, one man will come and give me 1 car. They are giving me papaya eggs. Papa X is 20-something, she works. All these girls that you see, even if though they are on Instagram and all that, and doing their bum or whatever, they still work. Go and work and stop, disgracing your family. Because the sister now looking after the kids, how is she going to feel? She said as a mom that she didn't kill herself because of her mom. Think about your mom. You should be doing more for your mom now. Lots of people are looking for any opportunity to come abroad, to London or America. You have that opportunity. Go back to either London, if it's London that you can come to. If you think that maybe it's going to be a disgrace.
They can't live in London. They can't. Sis, why are you talking? They can't live in London because Shebi Rita Dominic did care her. The thing no pay her. She run call Nigeria because that baby girl life they cannot sustain it abroad. You know, say no abroad. Nobody they give person money abroad.
Yeah.
They cannot. Exactly. Rita Dominic, she had to run back to Nigeria because the baby girl life when she won't leave, she could not leave it abroad. Look at the way she's living abroad now in Nigeria. Imbo not in rowo ton fi se baby girl ton se. All the movie that they are doing, right now, all this 1 billion, 2 billion view, kinika èló ni gbogbo to ko sórí igba, èló ni gbogbo ẹ̀.
Exactly.
Where are they getting the money to do all those movies?
When people, I don't know, when somebody is shameless, like somebody made a comment now that, so women has expiring dates. Yes, so it's not that maybe expiring date that maybe they can't get somebody that will marry them. Of course, they will get somebody, but to get to a state that nobody will even say hi. And be thinking, hey, it's my stepmother, it's my village people.
The truth about life is
but
this.
When you stand on your own,
Kola, the truth about life is very simple. You have to bring something to the table. Nobody is a chauffeur for anybody. What do you bring on the table? Okay, you want to marry. I watch her. Is it Mandy Kiss? They asked her, what do you bring to the table? She said, anybody that wants to marry me. My skincare is 5 million. I've been at Kinikon. The hair that she carry on her head is 10 million. The wig. She listed everything in totaling of 50 million. And the person, I think, was Honest Bunch. What do you bring on the table? She said, I bring myself.
Imagine. We're still going back to the same thing. They feel that body they have as a woman is everything. It's not. It's not. Men now, they too, they want a woman that will stand, baggedy that, if anything happened, I can always call my wife that, dear, can I have 1,000 pounds there? Dear, can I have 1 million naira there? Men want something like that as well. You need to be responsible. This lady is very lazy.
Thank you, sis.
You understand? She is. Yeah. Continue, Jared.
Thank you.
I'll test you the name of that person.
All right.
That she had the baby for.
All right.
Okay,
no problem.
Later.
Thank you, ma.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah.
Gabriel, you said she needs help badly. That we need someone that can mentor her. Mentor her to do it. What are they mentoring her to do? Oh, sorry. This person is sorry. I'm calling everybody back. Hello.
Hello. This is Ojubia, my sister.
Hey, sis, how you doing now?
We thank God, though, just there. So, let me just quickly say one or two things about this issue. Now, I watched the video, the interview that Yola had with her. Just like this last caller said, if I was just looking at was the hair, her skin, and all of that, I was just like, hey, see somebody wey miserable. Her skin even better pass me wey be say. Me wey be say look for help. So I listened to her intently to pick one or two things from her. And I noticed that, especially when Abiola asked her how much her rent was, she hesitated.
You notice, Abi? You notice, Abi?
Yeah?
You yourself, you notice
yes. I noticed her. She hesitated. And when she said 1 million, I knew she was lying. So she didn't want to say what the rent really was, so that people would not like, we're going to. So she was trying to paint the picture of, oh, I am modest. I don't think that I'm lavish, so that people will be able to help, things like that. So she was really trying to emotionally blackmail her followers, viewers, Nigeria generally. And I was like, she wasn't really getting to me. Because I was like, no, she doesn't really look like somebody who needs help. She must, in fact, it's written all over her that this is somebody who is, just like I was saying on the comment section, she's lazy. It's easy to see people who are lazy. You can see through them. And then I now commented under that video. And I was like, that people should not think that I'm being insensitive, but I'm just going to say, ask a question. That is she asking for people to assist her to maintain her lavish lifestyle, or she's asking people to, to assist her just to feed, at least for now, until she's able to get back on her feet? Honestly, all the things that she was saying, they weren't really adding up. So I was like, and then when I now saw I was just going to, I didn't receive a notification for this video.
Wow.
But I just quickly now ran into it. So I said, let me quickly join Aproko. I know Aproko's analysis is always on point. Let me quickly, join my sister. So, and all of the things that you have been saying, if I aligned with, and then the previous callers too. So honestly, Nigerians should not allow these people to be blackmailing them emotionally. Let her go and work, I beg. So my sister, just let me quickly say one or two things, Jerry.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, sis. Bye.
Okay, take care.
Bye. I dey come. People call you. Just give me some minutes. Gabriel, shey you will call and come and explain to us what you mean by she got it all wrong from the onset, but we must not let her destroy herself. Excuse me, is she a baby? Is she a baby? Na question I dey ask. Look, don't let us be condoling rede and rada. Don't let us be condoling it. Somebody dey ask person wetin you wan do, he say God call am. God, which number you use take call am? We keep condoling, and you say because we keep condoling, we have created a culture where people feel so dependent, where the next thing you go hear, my brother is abroad, shebi my brother is living abroad, after all I cannot born these children, and they will not, and my sibling will be looking at my children to suffer. Wallahi wa suffer, because every Muslim get in ketu. Every Muslim, gbogbo ìmọ̀lẹ́ ló ní kẹ́tù ara wọn. People go dey, they go dey plan wedding. You go dey hear I'm planning wedding of how many million naira. Ask them how much they get for inside account, they no get shishi. But they go do committee of friends, they will come dey donate money. They will come and be looking for donation. You go see asoebi, you no know say people dey buy asoebi of 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. Abeg mo be. People use millions to buy asoebi. Look at somebody, shebi you see Iyabo Ojo pikin. I see all these things, we can't say it and be pretending that we are not seeing what is happening around us. Look at Iyabo Ojo's daughter, he do 7 wedding. Ejo, when they ask what wedding, what do you do, he say na influencer. Look at the wedding wey they go do, 7 stages of wedding. No say premium or nothing. As you what now later, me I no even understand. I think say na dem spend the money. I don't know, say it's all about influencing. Ashe gbogbo nkan gan to wo. Go and look at all those celebrities. They don't ever repeat the same clothes, because ashe influencer level ni they go come dey tag hair buy, they go tag the hair handle. Shane they go tag. Even the kutu wey they wear, they go tag the person wey give them kutu. Ashe gbogbo wedding to ṣe, Ashe all na ofege. The wedding gown, the premium or nothing, and some people they and they keep misleading. You can't be hearing God when. That guy, the guy wey Iyabo Ojo pikin marry, abeg, the question be say, how many music he don sing? Abi pass tanringirigiri music wey dey sing gidi. Orin mélòó ló kọ? Orin mélòó ló kọ? Wey dey spend money, wey dey do the kind lavish life wey dey live? Wetin be the entire budget of Tanzania? Una never go Tanzania. You don't even need to go on Google. Go look entire budget of Tanzania. Who is the guy? Is he known? Any little thing they don't. Ashe all the car wey they use. Ashe na all na higher level. Na short level that all of them they do. Iyabo Ojo gan we go buy house for Banana Island. Ejo movie mélòó ló ṣe? Na the amala wey she dey sell na give her that kind money. Abi na the Turkish clothes wey she dey sell. The girl, the pikin say dey sell bag. Eke no fit ṣe bag in China. Mercy Aigbe, she come. She say she dey act movie. She go buy house for Lekki. Ejo, how much be the entire movie wey they pay them? How much do they pay them that they are living the lifestyle that they are living? Should we continue to name? Look at your musicians. Look at your comedians. Comedy mélòó ni ewa yin ṣe? Abi you don't see the kind life wey they live? You don't see the kind luxury wey they display? How many comedy ewa they do? Alibaba wey say they do comedy. You know hear the kasala wey burst for Ikoyi. You know hear say they don pursue am comot for the house wey they stay. They do a lot of things dey occur. I dey come back later make I come do Seyi Law one. I dey come back later. E shock you, Seyi body shock you. Ó ra Rolls Royce mọ́ wa lára o. Shebi na here we dey wey Vicky James use 80 million, abi na 18 million. He used to do cake, her 30th birthday cake. Gabriel, call in. I have questions to ask you. Please call in. I have questions. I will not be quarrel. I have questions to ask you. Let's stop controlling radio and rada. Nkan tí wetin no good. People should stop feeling entitled. She has her children. Her kids are living in America. She born 2 children. She has 2 kids. The kids are living in America. They are living with her sibling. Why you go carry your own wahala go meet another person? Those same sibling, you go dey stay for house where you cannot afford, and they are still sending money. Àwọn sibling yẹn go orí wọn go gbalẹ̀. Àwọn sibling yẹn orí wọn gbalẹ̀. Look at the way AY they display money. Yomi Casual, abi na wetin that one call himself. He say he dey do tailoring. He dey drive Ferrari. Ejo, the entire shop. I don go in shop o. I don go in shop for Lekki. The entire shop. The entire thing wey he put for inside shop. Nothing dey happen for there. Ibo no ti ro Ferrari to n wa. Where did they see the premium or nothing life wey they live? All those premium or nothing like that they are living, where did they see it? They are coming around. Funke Akindele too. That one come. I'm doing one movie. What their movie? You get head, you get tail. Now question. The house where they stay for Amen Estate. You don't want to hear the kind of story where they behind that Amen Estate houses. Abi una no hear when Baba Moshi where the man they call all of them out. See I will gbẹrù lórí ẹ̀. Funke Akindele too was part. The man they dragged Funke Akindele on top. the Badamosi man. Abi, are you that kini to think say Funke Akindele she dey pay for the house for Amen Estate? Obo melo lo ni. All those movies when you see them they do, when you see them they do gross, highest gross producer, highest gross kiniko gbogbo náà ń bolo wà. Look at them. Shebi people have called Funke Akindele out on so many occasions. They don't call her out on so many occasions say she no dey pay well. Una no be this social media all of us dey. Their entire movie, all of them wey dey say they do movie, the entire movie èló ni gbogbo movie gan tó ń ṣe. Èló ni gbogbo ẹ̀. Their storyline before you, by the time you start watching it, from just give it 5 minutes, you don't already know where the movie go end. You go see them dey drive car. You dey drive car, you say na you get car. You dey drive car, the nylon of the seat cover is still dey there. Does that not tell you say no be dem I get car? My friend that just recently came back from Nigeria, we go do program for 9, they tell me, he say car, wow, we even going far away. Shebi Dr. Zoe, that doctor wey no get wire for mouth. That Canada guy wey no get wire for mouth. Shebi the guy talk am. He go do 30 December for Nigeria. You no tell una how many million wey you use to do 30 December. Sorry, somebody is calling. Hello. Hello, hi.
Yeah, my sister. I was just listening to your program and I decided to call you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
So I thought I would just make a contribution.
Yes, go ahead.
Honestly, with that BUSOLA OKE'S saga, I'm quite, I don't know, but I saw the clip, I saw, the excerpt, and I said to myself, I'm not watching it. Just because I felt BUSOLA's show, number one, has now been turned to a show where everybody, comes, like you said, exude their emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And I am worried that with time, even the real people that actually need help may not get help from that portal or from her platform. Like the previous caller said, that when looking at that lady, the first thing that I looked at was, she doesn't look to me like someone that was suffering. Mentally, maybe, but physically, she didn't look to me like someone that didn't have food. And I just said in my heart that I'm not going to watch because I'm someone that I get moved easily. But something just in me was like, even me, myself, I try to, be financially responsible.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things I delayed just because I wanted to get to a position before having it. And I realized that over time, previously, crowdfunding, I would drop that money. Somebody needs help, I would. But these days, I've learned to kind of separate myself from people's emotions. Because me too, I sacrificed.
Exactly.
I did not rely on anybody. And I did not have that entitlement. One of the things is, delaying childbirth. Even up to that, making sensible decisions. To say, no, I'm not getting married until I get a job. I'm not going to get into a marriage and not have something. I hustled myself. So if I seem to now be, why didn't I make horrible decisions like them as well? Why do they think of the now and not think of the future?
Caller,
why
please.
Are they not safe?
Sorry to interrupt you. You made a mention of, you made a saying, you said you hustled yourself. Please, can you, you don't have to tell us what you did, but can you define, you know why I'm specifically holding on that word hustle?
Mm-hmm.
Because all these people that go around, sleeping around, they will come and say it is my hustle. You understand what I mean?
Me, I knew that even up till now, I'm close to 50, I still do lots of study because I know that I can't just maintain status quo.
Exactly.
Any work I do it, right? I live in the UK now. I have worked in the, when I was a student in the UK, I had worked in the club before cleaning toilets. They didn't write it on my forehead. I would wake up at 5 a.m. in snow, go to clean stores. I had worked in the kitchen before, but at that time, I was gathering and I was making sensible decisions about them. I wasn't doing baby girl life at that time.
Caller, to buttress your point, I used to wash the buses, Lodian bus. When I was doing my masters, I used to wash Lodian bus.
Aberdeen, right?
No, in Edinburgh. I used to scrub Lodian bus. Bus 42, I don't know if they still have it. Bus 42, bus 40, bus 8, and bus 26. And on Friday, my shift was always Friday. I used to do a twilight, so my shift was always Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's why today, if I enter Lodian bus, I can tell you where they used to hide chewing gum. I can tell you where you see kelebe. Because these were things we were doing. We were scrubbing.
Exactly. I worked in Crown Court. I would clean cells in Crown Court. I worked even when I finished masters, and I'd worked in overseas. Just take note. I've worked overseas. I've worked in reputable organizations as a professional. When I came back to UK, I still humbled myself. I worked in the kitchen because I couldn't sit by and get money, free money. There was nowhere. Who will I ask for money now? So I still had to, and at that time, I was over the marriage age. But I said to myself, use your head. So I used my head in a lot of these things. Nowadays, I see my mates, I see how old their kids are, and I know how old mine are. And I'm like, Anyway, it was a sacrifice that I had to make along the way. So when people can make such sacrifices to save and delay and not spend above their means, and then come do crowdfunding, I won't. In the case of, I'm sorry to bring this up, I know I shouldn't, but in the case of like Dai Eberi, I only cried with her. I was moved because I'm someone like that.
Shishi. I
was moved.
I follow Auntie Aduni Quarry.
Money.
I follow Auntie Aduni Quarry. I no give shishi.
But for me, something in me was like, wait, you come out one, you come out two. Wait, even if you no get family, your friends too, are they facing the same way?
No, sis, sorry, did you not remember that she mentioned that one of her friend, when she come out belle, that one pick race? Did you not remember? When she was telling her story, that one ran away. He said, is this what you do in your church? He ran away.
So, like, inside of me, I was like, I cried with her. Tears. I won't even lie.
No cry.
Tears came out of my eyes.
Maybe because of the kind of job I do. Maybe because of the kind of job I do. Yeah, no cry.
Because of yours.
Cry, I could see through the nonsense.
You know your work as social services. You. For me, that's why I said people need to not hustle. I mean, people need to not be entitled. Like you mentioned, and the previous caller mentioned, Nigeria benefits from the, the population density.
And the black tax.
Even if it is water.
And the culture of black tax, where you know that if I don't do things, people will generally come. Family member will come. Everybody will come.
And for her, if it is water, people are going to China these days. They are going to buy stuff. What is holding her back? I didn't watch that. When I saw the clip, I knew this is something I have to avoid. I must not watch it. Because number one, I don't want to get into, not that I will get emotionally like way down, but I don't want to get into a situation where where I will vex, where I will be, kind of a bit upset that what's wrong with these people? People are going to China these days from Niger. Okay, even if she can't, she can be a middleman. She can buy from Lagos and go and sell in Ibadan. She can buy and go elsewhere. People, even if it's pure water, population means you will sell. Puff, you will sell. Food, anything food, people are buying and selling. And of course, she's a celebrity. She already has name. So if she comes on Instagram today and she starts marketing, let me do shipping, cargo, she will say there are so many business ideas in Nigeria that she can use a name to sell.
And with social media platform that you don't even need to have a shop.
She already has a name. Me, I didn't even know that you now said that. She said God call her. But it
was in the interview. She said God call her. Bella was asking her, what do you want to do? She said, God call me.
God call her. Okay. She will be fine. Me, I have removed many years ago, I would be connected to people's emotions. These days, me too,
I don't do emotions, so I don't do emotions at, no.
Me too. I sacrificed now. There are so many sacrifices. Do you want to say I didn't have regrets for those sacrifices? Of course, I have some regrets for some sacrifices. But yes, if I've sacrificed, you too find a way to sacrifice, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks so much, sis.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
And you too. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
I'm calling everybody back as you are calling me. The callers japo mora won báyìí. Hello? Please, you need to turn. Sorry, please. Can you turn down the stuff you're using to listen so it doesn't echo back?
Okay. I've done that.
All right, go ahead, please.
This is Gabriel.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
You know, you asked me to call in.
Yeah.
And you see, I used to listen to BUSOLA, way back in those days.
Okay.
And, you know, I knew from the onset that she had those problems.
What problems?
There have been gossips about her, you know.
What problems
do you mean? As if I'm in support of her crazy lifestyle,
okay, or
her, you know, indolence. No. Well, the only thing is that there are millions of her type outside, and we need to realize that this is a problem that should be addressed. Although we might think, okay, what's my concern with that, and you know, stuff like that. I appreciate the anger online concerning her, but one thing is that, you know, this is an indirect call for help. Either she's aware of it or not.
Sorry, when you said, sorry, sir, hold on, sir. When you say indirect call for help, what do you mean? So that we learn, because obviously we are learning. That's why we're doing the show. It's not just about talking about it. Yeah.
Thank you. Because, you know, I happen to have taught in a school, finance school, Molity, and I handle girls. And I knew that, you know, there were types like that I had to handle. And you know what? When I went the extra mile with them, you wouldn't believe that they turned over a new leaf. Because we need, you know, what I realized is that we need a set of destiny molders amongst our, you know, creme de la creme, you know, audience.
Sir,
that could just handle themselves. That could just handle themselves to the responsibility of molding the lives of such wrecks.
Okay,
you know,
Sir, please. I'm not. Okay. I would probably be interjecting because I want to get clarity. That's why I'm asking. It's for my own learning and for everybody's learning. Okay. So you said you had some girls like that and you molded them. What do you mean you mold them? Can you? Because we want to understand. You understand?
You know.
So when you say you molded them and they changed, what does that mean?
In those days.
Yeah.
Good. In those days, you know. When any girl steals at school, they will give her a shirt on which they will write, "I am a thief."
Okay.
And you know, lo and behold, others will just decide to, you know, keep them aside. They won't even like to relate with them, and they became like outcasts.
Okay.
And I realized that those things really affected them badly. It affected their studies. What I did was I went the extra mile, probably because of my own background. Because I was like, you know, one of their fellowship leaders. You know, the teachers, you know, encouraging the fellowship. I brought her aside, counseled her, and, you know, decided to teach her some basic things about integrity. Lo and behold, Titi came from a dysfunctional home. And before, you know, we could, before long, her lifestyle changed, and she became the better for it.
Okay.
By the end of her school term, she became a better student.
So what age grade are these children? What age range are these girls that you're talking about?
Oh, of course, 13, 14.
Okay, so they're teenagers, right?
Teenagers, yeah.
Okay, I get you. Now, I want to bring you to a present. So the case of people like BUSOLA, I don't know her age, but I'm guessing she's in her 40s or maybe close to 50s. I don't know. I don't know her, to be fair.
50s, because it's been long since I heard about her.
So someone like BUSOLA,
she was even in.
So, sir, someone like BUSOLA that is maybe in her 50s, I don't know, that she's in her 50s, and she's got this lack of financial literacy. She doesn't have financial literacy, because that's all I see here.
At all.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Now, the question is, how do you...
she believes people should pay her bills without lifting a finger.
Okay. And what is your take on that? Hello?
Yeah.
What is your take on that?
It's wrong. It's a no-no for me.
Okay. But you were advocating that she needed help and we should steer her the right way.
Rescue effort in the sense that I'm sure with all these things happening now online, of course, she's going, it's like you've burst her bubbles and she won't be able to get whatever, she won't be able to get away with donors again, which is good, in my own opinion. But let us start from the basics. Things about prudence, things about living a balanced lifestyle. Her children there, she has to really, really own up to bringing up her children in the US instead of saddling others with the responsibility of bringing up her children. 2 of her kids are out there being trained by someone else. Of course, she's not able to even look after herself anyway. So if we have people who can really, volunteer to go the extra mile by grooming her. Grooming is what? Hello?
Wait, I want to understand, sir. Sir, me, I like to learn. Hold on, sir.
Yeah, we all
so we want to groom. Let me give you an insight. Okay?
Good.
So I am going to be 49 this year, right?
Okay.
My father passed away when I was 5.
I'm 67.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So my father passed away when I was 5. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, life change, which is natural. Okay? Now, my mom was 28 at the time my father passed away. Now, years down the line, when I was 18, I fell pregnant. Of course, I chose to have sex. So the repercussion of unprotected sex is pregnancy. Simple. There is no ifs, there is no buts. Okay? Now, I had a choice whether to remove the... In short, I didn't even have... The truth was I didn't have the option to terminate because, well, I could induce the baby out. Because at the time I found out I was pregnant... No, hold on. Sir, hold on. By the time I found out... I'm telling you my own personal story. By the time I found out I was pregnant, right? I was 2 weeks to giving birth to my child.
Oh my goodness.
Okay? I took myself with my 2 left leg and my cousin. That my cousin lives in Canada now. We both went to our family doctor for you to know how naive I was. I said I had ulcer. Okay? This was in Jos, in a hospital called Tadam Hospital in Jos.
Lord have mercy.
So I'm naming the place. So it's not something that...
Of course.
So I carried myself there. I say I had ulcer. Me and my cousin, if you see the shege fire that they showed that my cousin at home, we carried ourselves there. I didn't even know that there was ultra scan. The doctor was there. Dr. Utubu is the name of the doctor. I don't know if he's still alive. The man was there.
Okay, looking at the baby.
He was looking at it and he said, this your ulcer is moving. And I was that naive. I was even looking. He was saying, can you see it? I was seeing it. It did not dawn on me. Okay? Anyway, you know the Nigerian thing. Before I got home, they had already told my mother. Doctor has called my mother. It's not like abroad that they will say confidentiality. Now, they told my mother.
Oh dear.
Okay? So, and now I had to reset my brain. But I'm that kind of child. I've always been that kind of person. Right? That I face my consequences. I don't hold anybody to account for my behavior. Okay? I face my consequences. And by facing my consequences meant when I found out I was pregnant, Me and my boyfriend, who is my ex-husband, I went and met him. In short, the truth was I didn't even tell him that I got pregnant. I remember I went to him.
Oh my goodness.
I went to him because I had 2 weeks to give birth.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I went to my ex-husband, my boyfriend at the time. I said I just went to his house because I was trying to process the whole drama that is happening on my head.
How to break the news.
So I don't even know whether to. I went to him and I said, how would you, if I fall pregnant, what will, in short, funny enough, I went to him, we even had sex that same day.
Oh dear.
Okay?
Again? Lord have mercy.
I'm telling you true life. I'm not telling you about somebody, I'm talking about myself.
Of course.
I now said to him, I just said, how would you feel what would happen if I fall pregnant? And jokingly, he was in his third year in university. I was just about to get into uni. He was in his third year. Okay? I was waiting for JAM. I was waiting for JAM. Poly JAM and all of them. Anyway, in between the whole story, he now said, we'll have the baby now. But of course, it wasn't. And he said, were you pregnant? And I got, I couldn't process my head.
Oh dear.
Okay? So anyway, I got home. And when I was walking, he was walking me back home. And I can tell you the truth was, I was in my head. I can't even picture what I was thinking in my head.
To tell him.
You understand? And I remember getting home, my mom was talking, my mom of blessed memory, everybody. Anyway, the long and short of the story was very, very simple. At that time, because I was preparing for my JAM exams, okay, I was waiting for my JAM result. I was meant to go into university in September. Admission had come through and everything. I was working in a chemist. There's a woman not far from our street. She had a chemist close to the hospital of Poleneche, Bima Hospital in Jos. Right?
Oh dear.
So I was working in that, and sure, normally I'm that kind of person. I'm very, very active. I'm very active. So I was working. You understand? But I was just working, not because I was working because I was pregnant.
That's incredible.
Not that I was working because I was pregnant. It was just something, for me, I don't like being idle. You understand?
Yeah.
So I was working. And then that money, suddenly from me, and me, I've always been that kind of person. I save my money. Suddenly, the money I was saving that I will use when I go to university, suddenly turned to, now 2 weeks time, you are having a baby. I bought baby things, did everything. In short, till my late mom passed away, she didn't believe that I did not plan the pregnancy.
You were the one.
Because I took, it's not like people assume, the assumption was I took the news. But I've been used to face my reality. I don't blame people for whatever happens to me. You understand?
That's a good one.
So, from there,
probably one in a.
So from there, I became that, I did what I had to do, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, long and short of it, I didn't even know that even in marriage, that my marriage was not going to work. Okay? I lived my life, got married, yes. Marriage did, whatever, finished school and everything. But the cocoa of the matter was this. When everything did not work, I relocated to the UK. Right?
You were able to take
I wasn't even up to 27. I think I was 25, 26 when I relocated.
Wow.
Okay? When I saw that the banking world was not working in Nigeria, because I'm British, I borrowed myself brain. As a single mom, I was doing my thing. I knew one thing that I told myself when I had my son, as I held my son at Plateau Hospital, I told myself, you are never going to be the same again. Because whatever I'm planning, I have to think of that child that I am holding. So when everybody was busy doing baby girl life, me, I couldn't do baby girl. Of course, naturally, I've never been a baby girl person. You understand? So even when I came to the UK,
that was why you got pregnant without knowing.
When I came to the UK, when I came to the United Kingdom, yes, I saw what people were doing. I lived among, in short, the first place I lived. I didn't know, to tell you how naive I was, I didn't know it was a house of Omosheta Omoyorun. You know what they call Omosheta Omoyorun? I was living in that property. They will suddenly you will see DFS, Orishirishi, and me, I will put in my signature. I'll be using my signature to sign, not knowing that àṣé ike no wo mo ṣe wọ́n díẹ̀ lókù.
Oh dear.
Okay?
Oh dear.
All of that. Then when I now I carry myself, I went and rented what I could afford. All this story of when you are British citizen, you are going to get a council house. Now lie. I went to council no give me house. They say I had a job, they don't give me house. So I rented privately. And then over time I thought, okay, I'll get a mortgage. Of course, when I was getting a property, I was thinking of where my child's school, because that's a reality for everybody.
Yeah,
I had a chance. Maybe I live in the UK here. I could do baby girl life. I could ball. In short, when I came, I remembered shortly after that, I had other Nigerians who were coming in. There were not a lot of them at the time. But they were coming in, you will see them, they will go and buy designer. Me, I'm not against people wearing designer. But me, I'm that kind of person. I always reset my brain.
And of course, with
mindset of I have always reset my brain. And maybe because I'm not saying all Lekiti people, but me, I love to read because I come from a house of professors. So I had no choice. But naturally, I'm very, very, I love reading. As I talk to you, sir, I have 4 masters and 2 degrees.
Wow.
And I'm just about to round up. I'm still doing my PhD.
Amazing. Wow.
Okay. And in the middle of all of that,
that's the way to go.
In the middle of all of that, I have a career. Okay. Now,
and
my
then
son.
Of course, you still reach out to
my son is married.
Online.
My son is married. He's not living his life. One thing I learned when my son met his wife, I remember we were having a conversation one day, and I said, "What is it about?" We're just having a conversation generally about his choice of woman, and he said, "Mom, I can't settle for less because you taught me not to settle for less."
You've said the
he said, "The woman." He said, "You are in the house. I see what you do." Mom, you had a chance to have Orishirishi in the house, but I see what you do.
So, you are like his own template.
So, and really, my daughter-in-law, my daughter is a replica of that. There were some financial decisions I made that did not work for me. Okay? And I didn't go and start looking for, who will come and help me? No. When I saw that what I did, yes, I pulled through and everything, I sold my property. Part of why I'm selling my property is to clear off the debt I've accumulated. Not because I was living a baby girl lifestyle.
No, so that you can live a debt-free life.
You understand? So when I hear people like BUSOLA, whatever she calls herself, when I hear people come online and say, "Hey, I fell pregnant when I was a child," that is why I don't have empathy for them.
No, that's a lame excuse. That's a lame excuse.
Then if they come around and say, "My father died. My own father died when I was 5. I went to go and live with my auntie. I lived in a big house with domestic staff and everything. They showed me shege fire. You will not see me." Yes,
that was no reason to misbehave.
I was living in a house where what is the name?
You wanted to misbehave.
I was living in a house where there are originally domestic staff. To the public, I was from yes, the home they are okay, they are wealthy. Okay, I'm not from a poor family, but in the outside world, she's not suffering, but they don't know what I was going through. Okay, a lot was happening. I'm from a very influential family. A lot was happening. Wow. Behind the doors, behind the closed doors, a lot was going on.
Oh dear.
Right? My father was a neurologist. So he went to King's College University in London. It's not just by school he went to.
Of course.
In the midst of all of that, I am that kind of person that I'm very grounded in my reality. I have a very small circle. I don't keep friends. I keep friends that we have known ourselves for a while. And I am very, very grounded. I don't do fake.
That's the way to go.
I live here in the UK. I know what people were doing. I can wear, as I speak to you, when my son wanted to get married, they were talking about Ashebi to tell you how much I don't know. Me, I don't know anything about fabric. My own is to wear jeans. Once I wear my jeans and wear my shirt, or when I'm going to work, abroad here, you don't do corporate dressing like Nigerian thing. You freelance.
No.
Once I wear what I want to wear, I'm off to work. So long as I'm neat, I'm off to my work.
Oh my goodness.
I have a management role. I don't throw money around. The first time I bought a brand new car, sir, is just last year that I own a brand new car. And when I say brand new, when I tell you brand new, when I say brand new, it is brand new because the car I had, the engine knock, and the amount to use and repair the engine, even though it was still on service warranty, the amount that we use to repair it was about extra £10,000, and I was like, why am I using 10,000? Then when I want to sell a car, my car don't appreciate. Car depreciates.
Of course.
So I went to go and check the cost of the car.
Better with the brand new one would have.
I even went to go and check the cost of a car. When I checked I was using a Kia Sportage. I went and looked at the cost of the car. When I look at how much I will sell the car, if I use 10,000 to go and repair it, the car was going to sell less than. In short, I was even going to be penny wise pound foolish. So what did I do? For the first time, I looked at because I work in civil service. I now looked at the civil service scheme, the salary sacrifice scheme. I looked at it from the angle of car, and I looked at it. Okay, this is, and it's bad because it works for me financially.
Of course.
I look at it, I saw, okay, what are the things? I saw the benefits. I asked questions because I know how to ask questions very, very well. And I saw how it work. Then I said, okay, I will get it. That's the first time I bought a car that I'm the one starting the mileage. Okay?
Congratulations.
So when I see people, and that's what I always say, I had somebody that said to me, your car is lovely. I said, don't follow me, oh. Now I don't have a child I'm training in university. I don't have any child. I don't have any child I'm looking after. It's myself and myself that I'm looking after. But even at that, even the car I bought is because the price worked for me.
Of course.
If it's not working for me, I don't go and use my hand to go and pick what I cannot afford. As you see me so, sir, I still go to charity.
That's a better.
I go to charity shop to go and buy clothes. I can enter Primark. I can enter Asda. There's no way I cannot buy clothes.
Of course. That's wisdom at work.
So I don't understand all this. How can you be? You are living in the house of 1 million. As how? You are not calling family. You are not calling siblings. How do they want to mentor someone like that?
And I think the house is 1 million, but the hotel is 1.5 million.
55,000 naira per night.
That was actually someone said. Because
how do you want to mentor somebody like that?
The lady. Oh no! It's what I realize is that there are many like that outside. This is just one example. This is just one classic example of millions like that outside. So we have that problem that should be addressed. Because if we continue to bash her without
well, nobody is bashing her, sir. We are talking. See.
No. It's good. She deserves all the stones that we throw at her. But one thing is, how do we now rescue her? If she would allow us to.
No, but they have asked, Biola asked her, go and watch the food this thing. Biola asked her, what do you want to do? She said, God call me. How can you help somebody that said, God call me?
No. You know what? In those days, maybe she probably would have had her voice lessons by now. She used to sing off key. For you to know that I listen to her, I buy her tapes. I have her tapes with me. That's in the days of cassette, not even CD now. In the days of cassette, BUSOLA, okay. Her voice used to go off key. So she needs proper training and grooming, even for her ministry or for her music career. Let's not call it ministry now.
Sir,
okay, if God has called you,
sir,
the God that has called you should be able to put your bills.
Sir, do you want me to be honest with you? God does not call anybody. It is everybody that call themselves. God doesn't call anybody.
Of course. That's just an easy way out. Trying to leave off.
You see BUSOLA, okay? You see BUSOLA, okay? She's a product of black tax, like most Africans are. Okay? The reality of this year that she's doing, right? Her parents, is natural. Kids are raised. Then when they give, I mean, you don't hear in a year they will say, "Come and resi, ori omo lo npo mo waye." You cannot have a child and suffer. What the child will eat, he will bring it from heaven. Okay, sir, how do you explain somebody that they are looking after your children? You carry your children from Nigeria to America, right? You carry it to a friend.
Look after yourself.
You carry the children to your friend to go and help you care. Where is the father of those children? Where is the father?
In the UK. Atlanta one is in the UK.
Okay.
I don't know where the other one is.
We agree. They are in the UK, wherever they are. Now, the friend you carry they carry child to. You carry children to. Then your sibling that were not part of your plan, they now call you, Auntie mi, Imbolewa, Emma wal America, Eka omo na ma bo, àwọn baba yin tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ. They collect children from your hand. You now came back to Nigeria, as useless as you are. You came back to Nigeria. You are not even useful to yourself. You are not useful to the government. You came back. You are saying you are singing. You are doing a God call me business. How do you look at her skin? Her skin is pop. Even me that I'm talking. Sir, I always cut my. In short, I used to scrape my hair. I baba bololo. That's what they call it in Wari. When you scrape your hair skin. I scrape my hair. I always cut my hair. It's not because, sir, I used to see. Apart from the fact I don't like doing my hair. When I used to do my hair, there was one time my son, by fire by force, we bet. The betting was I need to grow my hair. If I cut it, I will pay him £500, and I did not want to pay £500. I said I'm going to go and be doing hair, right? Even the hair, I am the lady that used to do my hair in Edinburgh. Her name is Colleen. That lady, if that woman has skin, she will be flogging me. I will do weave on human hair. You will see as I do that weave on. Give me 3 days. I will not know the time I will put water on the hair. I will now start moving the hair because meanwhile, I will use about 70 pounds, being like 80 pounds to do hair.
Oh dear.
One day, I just woke up one morning. I said, "Whoa!" I use gra for my son. I said, "Whoa! I'm your mother, Gary." And I use both face. That's how I carry scissors. See, I carry clipper, scrape the thing. £10. Don't know me. That's my girl me.
Wow. Anyway, so like I said,
we shouldn't condone bad behavior, sir. Let's say it as it is.
I'm not condoning. Yes, I'm not condoning bad behavior. I'm just looking for a way out. Okay, what is the solution? Not just for BUSOLA.
The solution is all of us as Africans, sir. The solution that we have is black tax needs to stop. Everybody should start. As parents, we need to raise our children to be financially responsible. And even as it's one thing for you to be raised to be financially responsible, it's another thing for you to raise yourself.
For you to embrace.
You understand? What you cannot afford, don't go and look for it.
That's true. Because you see, as we are talking about this, it also applies to those who, are into drugs too, who have become relics. Okay? Because we have people who are into drugs, who have become junkies. I believe you are aware of that too.
Sir, if you are talking of the Nigerian context, context of people taking drugs, do you know that people who are buying all these substance, do you know how much they buy? Say Mohbad was buying a laughing gas of 250,000 naira per laughing gas, and it takes at least 4 per day. That's 1 million at a stretch. And that is the son of a carpenter. The son of a carpenter that knew where he was coming from. A lot of these guys, let's say it as it is, sir. A lot of people who are doing this thing, they do it as a lifestyle.
The problems are in various types. The problems are multivarious. That's what I'm saying. That, as we have people who are lazy, who only believe in selling their bodies for money, or trying to blackmail people to get money, or solicit for funds online. So we also have those who pretend as if God has called them, whereas God has not called them. And then these other group too, who are into drugs. And some don't even have the money. They just join gangs that, provide drugs for them. Some don't even spend a dime.
But sir, you need money to take all these things that you are saying. Even in the Western world, you need money.
But you see, some of them are into groups whereby they, facilitate the procurement of the drugs for them.
But they still need money to still do it.
They only make themselves available. They only make themselves available. They have how do I put it? They have a group, a cult, into which some of these things are not just for drugs alone. Like BUSOLA, I'm sorry, I'm just giving this as a possibility. What if, when she was, plying her trade, trade in quotes, trying to do all the stuff, maybe she fell into the hand of one man who decided to just deal with her the diabolical way.
Sir, leave all this See, sir, sir, can I say something?
I'm not ruling that out.
Sir, can I say something? Can I say something, sir?
Okay.
You see me, I'm using myself as an example. I had opportunity to do and undo.
To misbehave.
I'm not a saint, but I had opportunity to do and undo. Okay? You see, there is no excuse.
You decided to take your destiny.
There is no excuse for bad behavior.
Agree.
Okay? You have prosperity message that will be telling them the God of suddenly. As you are praying just now, suddenly God will give you miracle money. As you go out, you are blessed. Your destiny helper. There's nothing like destiny helper. You don't get destiny helper. There's nothing like destiny helper. If you don't work, the Bible they read says, he that does not work should not eat. Okay? And you see those men of God, they are nobodies. And before you know what is happening, they gather themselves. God call me. Before you know, they become non-entities, become personalities. Okay? The same thing too with music. They carry themselves together. They turn themselves to rada and rede. All of these things, see, sir, we need to start from the very beginning. The very beginning means have the children you can cater for. Don't marry for the wrong reason. Look at Vicky James, sir. I don't know whether you know Vicky James. She did birthday, her 30th birthday. Ofi 8 million, ofi share cake. The venue that she used to do the wedding, that she used to do the birthday, that venue cost 100 million. Lori 30th birthday.
For what? Just chasing clout.
Right? I said that is not enough.
For the very wrong
just why we think she has not finished. She went to go and do baby shower and baby reveal. She flew herself and her friends to Dubai to go and do baby. How many clothes she dey sew when she dey afford that kind baby girl life? Obo Ushagbafo, Onkasho Wale, Aroju Ole, Aomu. Priscilla Ojo, Yabo Ojo's daughter.
It's like a wake.
Priscilla Ojo, Yabo Ojo, she's an actress. Ejo, Eloni Nollywood unso. Right? Then the next thing, the daughter wanted to get married. She did seven stages of marriage. Tanzania that the guy comes from, Eloni national budget Tanzania. The guy himself is not even a top star. Go and Google his name. He's not even one of the A-listed. Diamond is the only one that is the main one that blow in Tanzania. The entire population of Tanzania is not even up to which is the smallest state in Nigeria. The entire population of Tanzania, Koton is not even up to a state. Okay? And she did 7 stages of wedding. It was later that I found out that Ashe Gbogbo Nkotan wo Ashe influencer level ni. Meanwhile, there are there are young people who are looking, God, when I want a Yabo Ojo kind of Priscilla Ojo kind of wedding. I want this. Look at how they did pepper them gang. Look at Mercy Aigbe. She says she's selling Turkish clothes. Elon Tashoni Turkey, Elon Asho Turkey. Tolon rale si Lekki. Look at a white comedian. How many comedy is he doing? How many movie lo she? Look at the kind of neighborhood he lives. These are the people who are doing aspire to Maguire. They are the ones doing motivational speaker. Look at your pastors. Look at the pastors that we have. Where did they come from? Why did they not thrive? Why did they not succeed in their career, in their secular career? But the only career they succeeded is God called me. Baba Adeboye will stand and say, I want 10 of my children that can donate 1 billion. Not really 1 billion. Who works hard and gives 1 billion and just dash out 1 billion? Who does it? Look at them. They are building edifices on the hand of God, leg of God, 1,000 seater, 100 million seater. Look at Abioye that just left Adeboye, that just left Oyedepo within 8 months. OKE'S. This Sunday they are going to dedicate that church. Go and look at the address of where he built that church in Abuja. And they will be telling you the God of suddenly.
Well, that's another level entirely.
So the thing is, we see as a country. Look at, I don't know if you watch the case we have been doing for the past few days, sir. The couple in Canada, those couple, the man went and got mortgage. He went and got mortgage of $12,000 per month. How can you go and buy a house of 7 bedroom? Kílẹ̀ ń wá. Òyìnbó kọ́tẹ́ wá bá níbi tó ń gbé. Òyìnbó ń rárá kúrà.
And then the wife ended up, creating problems for him.
Even the wife.
Man.
Look at they were living in a Worobo house. Yeah. They were living in a Worobo room. Worobo room long be. One of the limousine she wedding.
Okay.
Look at Tiwa Savage. Tiwa Savage did the wedding of how many 100 million naira? Èló ni gbogbo orin tó ń kọ. Gbogbo orin tó ń kọ yẹn èló ni gbogbo ẹ̀. Let's be honest.
No, it should be Tiwa Savage even went to Berkeley School of Music. Abby? She's more like a professional. Let's even, take it from there.
Sir, Anko Kisani gbogbo kini. Where are they get? See, I'm not saying, then Justin Timberlake and gbogbo wọn. Can these guys stand? Where can Nigerian music, apart from Fela and Sunny Ade and Victor Waifo, right? Which other musician? The Kuti family, we can't compare them because they are signed to Egypt 80.
They're in a class of their
so it's a different. Their kind of music is not even a Nigerian kind of music at all. Okay.
Yeah.
But let us say, look at this guy. What are they doing? Look at Burna Boy. Bó ṣe ń ra mọ́tò. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń rà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni orin náà dùn. They did say they are putting diamond. They are putting diamond in their teeth.
No, it's about content management. That's another level entirely.
But those contents, sir. The problem with all this content management is this. You see, there are young people who are following these guys. It is a case of Kinshati Lowo, Ole Lobomoje, Kinshati Lowo.
Which is a wrong
right?
Concept. It's a wrong
even the pastors, the God will open the door for you. As you are walking on the road, you will see your destiny helper. Uncommon favor will find you. Irọ́ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, olè ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ṣìnà ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, aṣẹ́wó ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. No wonder HIV is swimming in Nigeria. No wonder people are doing BBL. They are doing, what are they doing? Sir, I don't know where you are. In Nigeria now, sir, they are actually importing women from different parts of the world just for pleasure. Swingers club is growing. Industries are increasing in the Western world. In Nigeria, industry of gentlemen is growing. All we are doing is we are building churches and building industry of gentlemen, and we know the outcome. When you start having gentleman's club, when a gentleman's club start growing in a country, it means that crime is swimming in that country.
That's true.
Look at, sir, I don't know if you paid attention to the news. Did you not hear what happened in Mexico recently?
No.
One of their top powder gang, they just buy the person. Mexico now is a no-go area.
Yeah.
It's a red flag country to go.
I had that.
And in Mexico, we all know that gentleman's club reigns hard in Mexico. when you start seeing swingers, when you start hearing strippers and all of that, it means that it is a crime scene. They are not importing women from Kenya. They are importing women from Malaysia. I have a friend who just came back from Nigeria. In short, that my friend was telling me, he said husband and wife now understanding marriage, don't she? Cross benching, don't she? And pastors are on that table. I know top Nigerian pastors. This one is what they told me. I know top Nigerian pastors. One swingers, don't she lale? One steady swingers. Abisha one gospel minister la fẹ́ sọ ni. Akameya one gospel minister they come here to come and go to private rehab. With the line of job I do, we see these things.
Lord have mercy.
Look at Omije Ojumi. Look at the shenanigans that one did.
That was what actually prompted me to raise the alarm. Okay? Because I was like, we didn't get to know all of this when she was alive. I blame the husband. Why didn't he raise the alarm?
But if you talk with people have listened, sir, if you talk with people listen.
After she had died.
No, sir, I have a question, sir. If that man had talked, why Omije Ojumi was alive, will people listen? They will say, look at what Simi is doing just now. Look at how they are dragging Simi and Adekunle Gold. What are people saying? They want to cancel her. But that lady was busy abusing children.
Even slapped the husband. Omije Ojumi slapped the man.
Not even Omije. I say Simi kina porúkọ get tó ń kọrin. Mama ẹ ní daycare. Kí ló ń ṣe? Ó ń ṣoríṣiríṣi pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Tó ń sọ ọmọ 4-year-old, ó ń fantasize, ó fẹ́ máa kiss ọmọ 4-year-old. They are dragging her on X now. They have reported that, and people are saying, it's because she's a woman. It's kiniko. Tó bá jọkùnrin ló ṣe lu tweet tó ṣe yẹn. People will not be saying the same thing. Jeffrey Epstein, I don't know if you are paying attention. Jeffrey Epstein àti Kino Poruko àti Jimmy Savile in United Kingdom. That changed the face of child protection and adult protection in United Kingdom. Until today, it has still not gone down.
Of course, more names are coming out. More names have been.
Olori Ade, he lost his birthright because of this Jeffrey Epstein's wahala.
Yes.
In Nigeria, we'll be making excuses. Even his daughter, the daughter of Andrew, they are beginning to pull her now. Because the girl went on 17 holidays. In Bolotirowo. And that's the granddaughter of a queen. A granddaughter of Elizabeth. Don't be a Bolotirowo. That as I'm speaking to you now, they are dragging her. Beatrice. They are dragging Beatrice.
Oh dear.
And that is going to open another can of worm.
That's a different society. That's where, the rule of law is.
Nobody needs mentoring. What people need to do is stop giving people money. Stop aiding and abetting bad behavior, laziness.
I agree with you. I agree. But the only thing is that, so what becomes of the likes of BUSOLA, okay? Do we just abandon them to their fate?
She should go and get a job. She should go and learn a craft.
Be helped somehow.
No, she should go and learn a craft.
Hello, man.
Sir, she should go and learn a craft. Sharing me, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
She should go and learn a skill.
I agree.
Sir, she can go and learn catering. Nigeria, every weekend, one man party Nigeria. From Friday, one man bẹ̀rẹ̀ party.
Yeah. Go to identify the track.
She doesn't need to identify with anybody. She already has a platform. Small shop. You don't need to have a shop anymore. So she has a social media page. People sell things on social media.
That's true.
Right? My child did wedding, sir. My child, he did wedding. Only social media that he coordinates, but coordinates. Not by anybody physically.
Wow.
She should go and learn a skill everybody should go and learn a skill. Olukaluku. I remember that time when they told me when Jam was busy jamming sorry, when ASU strike was ASUing us that time. I remember my mom told me, go and learn sewing. You know, we had one lady that used to sew clothes for us, Auntie Funke. I look myself, I say, me, is it because I have a child? That's why they are telling me to go and learn to sew.
No.
Now, sir, as I'm talking to you, I now have 2 sewing machine. For my own leisure, I am now the sewing that they told me to learn. That they told me to learn for like maybe 5,000. Only if you come by 5,000 naira. I now went and used almost £1,000 to go and learn beginners class. I am still sewing pillow. They don't even trust me. They don't even trust me now to even sew cloth. Now pillow, I'm still at a pillow stick. I'm still sewing pillow. You won't understand, sir. I am still sewing pillow.
I understood you perfectly. But you know, one thing is, you have made valid points. The likes of, we hope the likes of, because there are many out there. We hope the likes of BUSOLA would learn.
Koma learning. You know, see, she doesn't need to learn. Because the person that is paying for that hotel,
there's public anger against that now. And I'm sure her colleagues would also think twice before they they make any other appeal of that nature. Even the Dayo stuff, Adebayo, Biola Adebayo interviewee too. Well, I mean, the platform itself. The Biola Adebayo.
That girl doesn't learn. That Biola Adebayo, she doesn't learn. That was the same thing she did with Jumoke. She has done that with so many other people. Any little thing they will put account out. Kinongba can't sit afun. They should go and, people, they should stop preying on people's benevolence. They should go and get a job. Shaboni family. Cause your family meeting only around trash around out.
Because even those who are putting their accounts out now, there's another one with what they call it, this Gabriel stuff. Not painfully, he shares the same name with me, Akbala Gabriel. Someone came with stories concerning him. I'm like, this guy, we were, of the opinion that he was out there helping others. But they released on Lady K's platform, I'm like, this is too much. It's like abusing people's benevolence, taking people's benevolence for granted. So it's a new era entirely. I agree with you. So we need to shine our eyes now. Donors need to shine their eyes before they help anyone.
Everybody will learn. Me, as I did, so I don't give my money to anybody. Any money I have now, I'm using.
Lady K said that she's, actually, she felt sorry for those who are who are walking in the snow. And
snow, àwọn ará America, and Canada.
Only to discover that they are, wasting the money.
Sir, I saw on my, I don't know at what stage you joined us. I think it was the one before this, the one I did earlier. I was going through algorithm on my page, on my social media. I think it was Facebook, and I saw a blogger, one of these fracas people. I saw their blogger where they said somebody gave them 90 million to build house for somebody, and I look, I say, if we on 90 million, one fi call it fun. In your me no, àwọn aláṣẹdànù association, somebody else gave the same person 70 million. What they pay million, but anyway. Owó tí o bá sí kálukálù kọ́kọ́ ń lè gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yìn. We'll get to the bottom of it. Olúkálùkù abẹ́rù embody. As I am now, me, I don't give people money because I don't understand why you will sit down and I made some financial decisions that did not work for me, and me by myself, I retrace myself by myself. I don't go and meet anybody. I don't go to anybody to come and, I don't cry to anybody to come and solve my problem. I solve it myself because I created it myself. And it's natural in life. You make some good decisions, you make some bad decisions.
you become a better person because you have learned and you have wised up, and you will not make that mistake again. Unlike someone.
No, I will make it. If I make it again, maybe I will drink garri. They don't they tell person.
But for them, they are like, okay, oh, the money has finished though. You people should go and mobilize for more.
I want mobilizer. You know, mobilizer plenty.
Oh no more. It's daybreak now, and I think the wake-up call is well noted across board, at least across all the platforms. Before anyone donates now, I think they need to do some background checks before anyone donates money to any concern.
I don't know if you were. I don't know if you were here. I don't know if you were on the platform when somebody called while we were at the initial stage and was saying that he's coming from Spain to Equatorial Guinea. He's not in Nigeria. He's a Kinikan. He's not able to do Kinikan. You made. How can you live where your comfort zone? You came to Nigeria. You are now coming. I need people to come and help you. Help you to do what?
What I don't.
Go to the bank if you need money. If you need money to boost your business, go to the bank. Go and meet bank. If bank cannot give you, sorry, nobody is giving you. Hello,
and there are even financial institutions apart from the banks that could even assist you on their terms.
Anybody more? My case is a case of anybody more ló máa kàn. Anybody more ló máa fara balẹ̀ àfọ̀já ẹ̀ àfipọ̀ ẹ̀. Bàbá tí ò bá dẹ̀ tọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀. Anybody that refuse to train their children, they will live with the consequences.
May God help us to help ourselves too, and make right decisions. So nice speaking with you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And it's I really love going through your platforms.
Oh, thank you, sir.
A silent watcher. It's just that.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
That I should call.
No, because sir, like what I did is, I deliberately, when I set up my channel, I mean, I've always written, like on my page, I write a lot and stuff. But Auntie Adunu was actually the one that got me to like, she was the one that was ginger, bro, stop doing, okay, anyway. But the whole point of me having a channel, I know if I call it in a serious name, people will not pay attention. But when I do it in a way that is because it's where we are playing. That's where we are teaching ourselves.
Of course.
There are a lot of lessons, and I like this.
You love pulling people's legs anyway.
Yeah, because it's important. Yes, we can gossip about something. While we are gossiping, let us also be learning from it.
On TikTok, the way that's where they react mostly to your to your taunts, the way you taunt people and say, you have this and that and that and that and that. Let's leave that. Well done.
All right, thank you, sir. Thanks so much.
God bless you.
And you too, sir. Bye. Anyway, we don't talk. My mouth dey pain me. Nobody is helping anybody. People should go and get a job. Go get a job doing. Stop coming and any little to the carry account they give you. She need a car call ambulance ni. She doesn't have a car. On fi Uber gbe motor káàkiri. On fi Uber káàkiri. You are hiring Uber overnight. And all this yeye breathing. You not even yeye breathing. Let's talk about ourselves. Forget about yeye breathing now. You need to get to a stage where you are financially responsible. And this is where the realities are. People are not financially responsible. You need to be financially responsible. But do the right things. You will hear parents will say, you see, tokete ba dagba, ọmọ ẹ ló mú, ọmọ kankan ò mú. Your children they are not your pension scheme. They are not your retirement plan. Even if these children want to care for you, let it be willingly. It's not like you mandate them. Raise you yourself. What were you doing when you were young? What were you doing with your time? You have raised your children. They've gone out of the house. What were you doing with your own time? While you were raising your children, why are you not building yourselves? Now, and this is why you see some parents, they become very entitled. And the moment they settle down, they marry, you now start saying, oh yeah, sure you will not come and look after your mother. Sure you will not come and start sending money to your father. I'm not again, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying children should not care for their parents. I cared for my own mother. So I am not, in short, I even wish she's still alive. So I can even do more than I did more. In short, I did enough for her. But I wish she was still alive to continue to enjoy it. Okay? So I am somebody, I believe so much in caring for your parents. But don't, it's not that the parents should not feel entitled. I have my own children. I don't sit on them. Oh yeah, Shebi, now you are now grown up. Now you now work. Let me see how much you are earning. You no consign me. You no consign me. They should also live their own life. The beauty of it, like my children, when I call them, hello, in short, when I'm doing, you have not called me, they will say, mom, you are a drama queen. And then you're seeing one alone. They're always happy to receive my call because I'm not a burden to them. And that's what parents should be. You shouldn't be a burden to your children. I mean, you have not seen a situation whereby parents will want to go and visit their children. And my boy, mommy to think, daddy to think, kí no fair gone. What did they find again? You go and become a burden on your kids. As parents, do your duty. Your children are not obliged to care for you. Some people, you never see where people say, person won't born, they want to marry. They say, let me marry. At least my siblings will fund my marriage. After they don't do wedding finish, my sibling cannot watch me to suffer. Ologbeni, empower yourself. Give birth to children that you can afford. Don't give birth to kids that you can't afford. Give birth to kids that you can afford. Children cost money. Look at, I'm sure, go and look at I'm sure if you go and bring the siblings that are helping her to care for their children, their skin no pop the way this young woman skin they pop. I'm sure the siblings that are looking after her children, I'm sure they're not even living the baby girl kind of life that she's living. You can't sit down. You not sit down. I need a car. God called me. God will pay. And for those of you, when your pastor will come, God call me. Tell them when they come, we want to build a project for Jesus. Tell your pastor. Shebi na only you now hear the call of God. Go and build the project for your God yourself. They sit down, they build a 20,000 seater, 100,000 seater, 1,000,000 seater. Your pastor is there busy flaunting, telling you to your face, my unborn generation is wealthy. These are guys that were nobodies, that you made them somebody. Look at Gerieze, awegwe baba lo shilekun fun. Look at Umar Opai. Go and see the gigantic building where he built. All in the name of God, call me. Look at Igbano, the Igbano guy what we do. He reached Canada. He say, look at the kind of big mansion where they stay. Now so the guy Tebasibe. He teba there. Say he live in boxers and pajamas for there. All in the name of God, call me. Now he don't dey judge case. Now he dey Igbano need the yawo host here. Go and look at his pages on Facebook. Go and look at the picture of his wife. The way he even get head. He dey go Kidon Porukwe. He dey go gym. He call the tag. There are 7 fishes. He took 1 fish. Last Chinue. People should stop funding the lifestyles of your irresponsible siblings. Stop funding the lifestyle of your irresponsible cousins. Stop funding the lifestyle of your irresponsible parents. Because a parent that is responsible, you will financially cater for yourself in your for your old age. Enough of all your look at parents. A lot of parents are there. They are so in short. If irresponsible was 18, the irresponsible lives and wine in them. You have not made the right financial decisions. Your children you now become a burden to your children. Now you go make una male pikin marry. You will come turn you turn your daughter-in-law to your public enemy. Because she's trying to salvage her own future. You come and hear, my daughter-in-law, look at her. After I've trained my son, after my son sucked my breast and dead, look at it. I trained him. I did this. You will come and be doing competition with your daughter-in-law. Because you have not secured your own future. Look at it. Look at all my son's money. His what he's spending. Look at it. Oh my kinika. That is what leads to wahala. You will not turn your daughter-in-law to public enemy number one. You call they say Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson for inside house. And all this yeye of juju. There's no juju. Otumoko no dey catch anybody. There's no Otumoko doing anybody. You made a wrong decision. As you lay your bed, so you will lie on it. Do the right thing and stop blaming Otumoko. If it's not Otumoko, it's my father's enemy. Your father, there's no father enemy anywhere. Your uncle is not pursuing you. Your uncle in the village don't even send you. Your auntie in the village no send you. Leave them alone. Make the right decision. Sit down and ask yourself, the decisions I'm making, what is the repercussion in the next 20 years' time? If something happens today, where am I? What will happen to me? Everybody needs to start taking responsibility for themselves. And then yara Canada, and yara America, and you Canada, all. You be like say that winter when they shout on head. You be like say that shovel. You be like say that they shovel on a brain come with that winter. Any little thing I don't carry money, 1,000 pounds, 1 million pounds, I don't carry and give people. I was waiting. If no be rascality, they carry 90 million. They say they carry 90 million. They build house for person. 90 million long. Ṣé mo kàn lè fowó yín ṣe ni 90 million. No fi lè fi kọ́lé fún yàn. As how? Please, look. Let's learn to say no to black tax. Don't let anybody feel entitled to your money. You go even hear your pastor. I'm not asking you to give. If you like, if you don't give, God will raise stones. Let their God go and raise stones to build their projects. So don't let anybody tell them that they should go and meet that stone that their God go raise. May they go tell their God, make it raise stone, make it do them. You'll be hearing, if you don't do it, God will raise stone. God will raise stone to do it. Oh no, different from Ashimolowo. Where you go carry, where be said na nobody. Today, he can't sell Kidon Porukwe. He can't sell real estate. A built. Omo Ojoberi. Don't know what to say no. Enough. Stop giving people money. Stop letting people use emotions to drive to twist your brains around. Stop letting people use emotions to finger your brain. And Biola, you yourself, when they carry people, they call your podcast. Shebi you get shop. Why are you not coming online to come and be begging for money? I bet you they share part of the money ni. Because it's possible. I've been a sharing formula and I get. Let us know now. If na sharing formula and they do, make we know. Maybe that's why you are paying so much attention. That's why you are carrying them to come. They will come and be begging for money. Any little thing, let's put accounts down. As from today, anybody wake on social media, they want money, ask them. What skills do you have? Nigeria, we are in short, our population is going to almost 300 million landlord nisin. As I dey follow you dey talk na today na Saturday. In short, one be yapa leni. Na from Friday they don't do. If they don't do burial, they go do naming ceremony. If they don't do naming ceremony, they go do introduction. If they don't do there's always something to be done. Some people sef no even know what to do with money. They go say that the yoku baba want to could 100 years ago. They want yi pada. Old school. Now you see when you find yourself. Me, I know you see all this nonsense. WhatsApp group. I know they follow person do am. I know they do WhatsApp group. Even the WhatsApp group I did there. The only way I did because now my family group now I did. Even the family group go. I rarely make comments there. Because me I don't get time for ready rather. Even in short, my WhatsApp, I have over about almost 7,000 messages now I get for my WhatsApp number. I don't get time. Iranu lórí òṣì. Person come. Look at how clean. See our video now. Look at how clean. Person wey say they find. Person wey say he never shop. Ewa shinue. To lo won ti jẹun. Look at her.
Video because
see person wey tell you say he never shop. Hold on. Person wey say he never shop. Look at her hairstyle.
You didn't have food to eat.
Ebi ni opa.
It is not who I am, but I don't know.
Ebi ni opa tí ò jẹun.
If I tell you what I've been through.
Kí ló been through? Kí ló been through tí ò been through rí?
No. Can there be a time that I will just look at myself? I won't be able to provide food for myself. What really happened to you? How did you get?
Ṣé rí movie?
I never said I was.
Ele náà fi drama fi mi. What really happened to you?
I know the implication of that, not the consequence. My choma, ó ní wọ́n sọ pé ẹni yẹn park mọ́tò. Mo ní kí ló ṣe mọ́tò tó park. Mo ní mọ́tò yẹn jù lọ́wọ́ ta. Mo ní mọ́tò mo ṣe tẹ̀lé nìyẹn. Mi ò bàtà mo fi tẹ̀lé. Lọ síbi tí mọ́tò wà.
See person wey say never shop o. Look at how clean her skin is.
Ṣé o ti wọ́ tẹ because mo fẹ́ jẹun? Owó mọ́tò nìkan ló máa ń yọ mi ò ń gbowó gidi. Torí mi ò kàn lè jókòó lé kí n má ro jẹjẹ.
Onírànù àjẹyànwó.
Mi ò mọ̀ pé láìfi mi ó lè wá dẹ́rẹ́bù yìí ó mi ò mọ̀ tó lọ́la. Gbèsè ni mo fi ń lólé ayé mi. Gbèsè ni mo fi ń live. Gbèsè ni mo fi ń run life mi.
Ṣé ń gbọ́? Gbèsè ló fi ń ṣe ayé ẹ̀. Gbèsè ló fi ń run life ẹ̀.
Mi ò fẹ́ ní gbèsè lọ́rùn títí máa fi jáde láyé.
Yòókàn lè sunkún egbére.
Ọ̀run wọ̀ mí.
Ó máa wọ̀ ẹ́.
Lọ sí ìkan ìtọ́nà fẹ́ help mi. Ó jẹ́ pé ṣe ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fìlọ̀kulọ̀ lọ mí níbẹ̀. Tí mo kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ fún mi lówó mọ́tò. In communicate with our fans because I was depressed. I just wanted to hear somebody say I love you. My rent ran out. I couldn't pay.
You could not pay for your rent?
Money heart condition. I was born that way. I don't treat well. There was a time they always said that I'm only 11 months, but I survived it. 3 days now, me airport, I feel so airport. Tí mo chat ragabo àwọn ọmọ mi tí mo kó àwọn aṣọ mi mo já báàgì mi ó kó àwọn aṣọ mi ní wọn lórí. Ojú mi ti rí gan-an.
Ojú ẹ máa rí ìgbà tó yẹ pé ọ̀lẹ àfàtọ̀ ni ẹ́.
Ojú mi ti rí àwọn nǹkan tí mi ò lè sọ síta. I'll be quiet since 2020. I actually prayed to God sometimes back that Ọlọ́run tó bá ń pè ó fẹ́ kí n wà láyé mọ́ Olúwa ò dẹ̀ mẹ́mí mi lọ. Àpótí kò sí ti máa sùn tí ó sì ti máa gbé mo ti sùn káàkiri mọ́. My manager really tried for me. Never seen anybody like that before. He stood by me and they only. Ojú mi ti rí nǹkan tí mi ò lè sọ síta. Ojú mi ti rí àwọn nǹkan tí mi ò lè sọ síta. I'll be quiet since 2020. I actually prayed to.
See, this na person wey say ojú ti rí. This na person wey say she never shop. Look at how clean her skin looks. Look at how clean she is. Person wey say he never shop. Where did they interview na inside her hotel room o. Lashinu ẹ. Anybody wey donate money give this woman, that person head no correct. If you carry your money give this kind person, your head no correct. I say it with my full chest. You carry money, you dey give her as wetin. You yourself, you need to go and be checked in the hospital if you carry money give this kind person.
God sometimes back that Ọlọ́run tó bá pé o fẹ́ kí n wà láyé mọ́ Olúwa ò dẹ̀ mẹ́mí mi lọ. Àti kò sí ibi tí máa sùn tí ó sì ibi tí máa gbé. Mo ti sùn káàkiri mọ́. My manager really tried for me. Never seen anybody like that before. He stood by me and they only.
This is not a time to judge anybody. This is just a time to help and make sure that she's back on her feet.
BUSOLA, this is not a time to judge anybody. This is a time to help and make sure she's back on her feet. The only way she will be back on her feet is for her to go and get a job. Let her go and upskill herself. Let her go and upskill. How much is she using for skincare? Let her go and upskill herself. Ó lè máa ṣe small shop. Kó lọ wáṣẹ́ ṣe. Go aunty I no go get aunty Adunia. Aunty Adunia no go. She no go. She go there go donate money. Which she hear money. Aunty Adunia will not do that now. I no go let her do am. You donate money give who? Na free money. She's always been used to free money. They come dey do if it this is not the time to judge. We go judge. We listen, we don't judge, but we go ask question. Kí ló fi gbogbo ọjọ́ ayé ẹ̀ ṣe? She's not training any child. What is she doing with her money? She turn herself to gbélé pawó. Onírànù ajẹyinyawo. Anyway, if you like, with all this one, if you like no learn, na your problem be that. If you like, carry everybody wahala put for head, no look after yourself. Wo Ọ̀yọ́ ló máa wà. At the end of the day, everybody for himself. Every Muslim get a kettle. Carry your kettle. If you don't know what to do with your money, go on holiday. If you don't know what to do with your money, carry and go buy shares. Go put your money for somewhere. Begin to travel up and down, enjoy yourself. Anyway, I don't overdo today. Na there, you know say Aunty Adu no go try am again. Anyway, ní Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́. I even hear say Doris and Ebele, they say they don reconcile. You don carry am come house. Life is still gbogbo wọn nìyẹn. Wọ́n máa bára wọn fà ń bẹ̀. Na okoso wọn pọ̀. After all, Chris na their common factor. Na the same Chris na bench the two of them. Maybe they deal with themselves for there. Anyway, it was nice doing business with everybody, and everybody that called in, thank you so much. This is what my page is all about. We learn lesson. Yes, we go do aproko, but we would learn lesson as we are doing the aproko. That is what it's all about. Thank you all, and I can't thank you enough. Let me go and make myself productive. Okay, I fit come back maybe later in the evening. We fit come do amebo. You get Sheyilo. I won't come do Sheyilo one. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But either way, I will come do am. I won't go do pepper soup. I want to go and enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me, oh, make I go enjoy myself. I'll see you all later. Take care and bye.